God says, don't skip this, because what you're about to hear was sent straight from heaven. You have no idea what's been happening behind your back, but I've seen every moment. Your house is not as quiet as you think, and the silence you feel has been carefully orchestrated. It's being watched by eyes you never gave permission to, eyes that carry envy and hidden intent. Someone discovered something sacred about you, something they were never meant to know. Now they're watching you, every hour, every step, every breath. Yes, I mean that literally. And no, this is not to scare you, but to prepare you. There is a camera and there is a watcher, but more importantly, there is a divine plan. And heaven is stepping in because I saw this long before it happened. Hit the like and subscribe buttons right now to unveil this powerful divine message and claim the blessings prepared for your life. I need you to know the truth now, because the timing of this message is not an accident. Listen with your heart and soul, for this is your divine wake-up call. This message is not just a warning, it's your rescue and your reminder. You've been under surveillance, and it goes far beyond physical eyes. There are people watching not to protect you, but to undermine you. They're not interested in your safety, they're interested in your purpose. They saw a light in you they didn't expect, and now they're unsettled. They saw a calling that made them feel small, so they tried to trap it in silence. They've studied your movements and routines, but their motives are not pure. They know your habits, your schedule, your weaknesses, but they don't know your spirit. They've tried to gather secrets, but what they don't realize is that I protect what is mine. They are hoping to catch you in a moment of vulnerability and twist your truth. They want to use what they see to damage what they can't understand. But I tell you this, what they meant for harm, I will use for your glory. They might have eyes on you, but I have my angels standing guard. Their technology cannot overpower my authority, and their secrets cannot outrun my justice. They think they're watching for evidence, but they're actually witnessing destiny unfold. You've become a target not because of mistakes, but because of your anointing. You're being watched not because you failed, but because you carry something rare. They can sense you're chosen, even if they don't understand why. You are being followed because you've been set apart, and your presence stirs the atmosphere. Your footsteps carry more than sound, they carry light, they carry purpose, they carry me. Type 333 if you believe angels are guiding you. They want to see you fall, but they'll see you fly instead. They want to catch you breaking, but they'll witness you rise in full strength, because the one who called you is the same one who covers you. I have hidden strength inside of you, strength they could never calculate. There have been conversations where your name was brought up, but your heart was not welcome. There have been meetings, whispers, and strategy sessions, but I was in the room before them. They can't understand how you keep standing, how you keep winning, how you keep hoping. But it's not your power they're witnessing, it's mine through you. Your peace is not from this world, and your protection isn't either. When I said your house is under surveillance, I wasn't just speaking about walls and doors. I was speaking of your spirit, your future, your divine assignment. Your house is your legacy, your soul, your heart. It is sacred. And yes, it is being targeted because darkness recognizes the fire in your rooms. You didn't ask to be noticed, but your spirit speaks even when your lips are silent. Your light cannot be dimmed, even when cameras try to catch your worst angle. You are under attack not because of what's wrong with you, but because of what's right. You are carrying something that threatens the comfort of the enemy. The enemy cannot touch your calling, so he tries to disrupt your peace. But I have news for you. He will fail. I have surrounded your house with a hedge of divine fire. Not just the house you live in, but the temple you are. I'm shielding your steps, guarding your gates, and silencing every tongue that rises. I see the one who planted the camera, and I see the one who paid them. I see the so-called friend who's been leaking information with a smile on their face. I see the jealous relative who acts concerned but is praying for your fall. And I say to all of them, enough. You are mine, and I do not share what belongs to me with darkness. The surveillance will be exposed, and the hidden trap will become a stage for my miracle. You don't have to fight fire with fire. I've already sent the flood. You don't have to expose them, I will. You don't have to lose sleep, I never do. I don't blink. I don't rest. I don't walk away from my child. I cover you when no one else knows you're breaking. I hold you. When you collapse in silence after pretending to be strong all day, even when they watch you, I watch over them. Even when they track you, I block every curse and override every attack. Let them watch. Let them whisper. Let them wait for your downfall. Because I am preparing a table right in front of them. A table of favor. A table of restoration. A table of undeniable grace. They'll see you rise, not because of pride, but because of purpose. They'll watch your peace confuse them. They'll watch your joy make no sense, because I will bless you loudly in the presence of those who plotted in secret. You are not just being watched, you are being raised. You are not just being followed, you are being favored. This message is heaven's reminder that you are never out of reach. You've been afraid, but now I give you courage. You've been cautious, but now I give you clarity. You've been tired, but now I give you rest. Comment, I receive IT if you're ready for your miracle. Be still, my child. You are not being destroyed, you're being delivered. The one who tried to ruin your name will watch me elevate it. The one who tried to uncover your shame will be blinded by your glow. I will not allow your house to become a prison. It will become a palace. It will be filled with my peace. It will be covered in my presence. Even if the surveillance continues, so does my sovereignty. Even if they watch, they will only witness my goodness. This is not your downfall. It's your divine setup. Walk boldly, for I am with you. Sleep soundly, for I guard your night. Speak freely, for I protect your voice. I am your father, your defender, and your light in the darkness. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not unprotected. Your name is written in heaven, and I have already declared, no weapon formed against your house will prosper. No curse spoken over your house will take root. And no camera, no spy, no enemy will ever outmatch my protection. You are safe. You are covered. You are mine, and I love you. Forever. So dry your tears. You've been crying over what you didn't understand, but I'm revealing it now. You've been asking me why you feel so uneasy in your own home, why it suddenly feels cold when no window is open, why you feel drained even after sleeping for hours, why your mind races even when you pray. It's because a spiritual invasion tried to settle in, and I'm not just casting it out, I'm sealing every opening. You are not crazy, my child. That feeling you've had, that something's not right, it was discernment. It was your spirit responding to spiritual warfare. They've been watching you, but I've been shielding you. They've been planning, but I've been preserving. They've been studying your patterns, but I've been disrupting theirs. I allowed you to sense it so you wouldn't trust the wrong people. I allowed you to feel it so you wouldn't ignore the warning signs. Because I'd rather you be uncomfortable in the moment than destroyed in the long run. Some of the people you thought were for you were actually sent to study you, not to love you, but to learn how to stop you. But they failed, because you belong to me. Because no curse can land on what I've already blessed. No trap can hold what I've already freed. No spying I can see what I've already hidden in my glory. They may have devices, but I have decrees. They may have cameras, but I have covenants. They may have plots, but I have promises. And the promise over your life cannot be canceled. Even if they record your tears, I will turn those tears into rivers of testimony. Even if they record your silence, I will speak for you in ways that leave them speechless. They're about to see the kind of protection no lens can capture. I'm surrounding your home with fire. Not to burn it down, but to burn away what's not from me. Every cursed word, every evil eye, every spying soul, every false friend hiding with a kind smile, will be removed. I am doing divine house cleaning in the spiritual and in the physical, because I want your home to feel like peace again, your bed to feel like rest again, your doors to feel like safety again, and your mind to feel like stillness again. You will not flinch every time you hear a knock. You will not double-check locks 10 times because of fear. You will not have to wonder who is listening, who is watching, who is pretending. I am revealing the truth. And when I reveal, it shakes everything. It won't be pretty at first. You might lose people. You might feel confused. But clarity is coming. Peace is coming. Protection is already here. Some of what they captured, they'll try to use against you. Let them. Because when the enemy accuses you, I will stand in the courtroom and say, not guilty. This one belongs to me. They may share stories, images, conversations. Let them, because your redemption will speak louder than any gossip. I'm restoring your image in places you didn't even know it was being ruined. I am repairing your reputation where they tried to drag it. I am bringing light to every shadow, and I will not allow lies to last. I will send confusion into their camp. They will turn on each other. They will forget their scripts. They will drop their weapons. Because my justice is not just fair, it is final. You, my child, are not fragile. You've just been under attack. And now I say, attack over. Your home is under new management. The kingdom of heaven is now occupying every inch of your house, your kitchen, your hallway, your front door, your backyard, even your devices, even your Wi-Fi, even your phone. Every screen is now covered by the blood of the Lamb. Nothing unclean can pass through. Nothing demonic can remain. I have placed angels on the corners of your roof. I have stationed protection at your threshold. When you sleep tonight, you will feel a new warmth. Not because of the air, but because my presence will fill every space. That's why the atmosphere has felt heavy, because I was preparing for cleansing. And now my spirit is entering, and darkness must leave immediately. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. You have the authority to command it because you are not weak. You are anointed. You are powerful. You are chosen. And no camera hidden in the dark can undo the identity I've given you. Speak my name in your home. Declare my word. Play worship. Walk through each room and say, God, this house is yours. And watch the shift happen. Watch the heaviness lift. Watch the rest return. Watch your dreams get clearer again. Watch your children sleep peacefully again. Watch your phone stop glitching. Watch your heart feel steady again. This is not the end. This is a divine beginning. Yes, they were watching, but now you are watching. You are awake now. You are aware now. And I'm proud of you for listening. Proud of you for opening your heart. Proud of you for not ignoring the nudges I sent you in the past week. You didn't imagine that shadow at the corner of your room. You didn't make up the feeling of being observed. You weren't wrong for sensing something strange. You were discerning. You were listening to me. And now I'm honoring that obedience. Expect things to feel lighter after today. Expect certain people to distance themselves without explanation. Let them go. I'm cleansing the environment. I'm securing your borders. And I'm lifting you higher. You were never meant to stay hidden, but you were meant to be protected. And now I am positioning you for visibility under the right light, not under the eyes of those who want to harm you, but under my light, under my glory, under my timing. I didn't bring you this far to be taken down by technology. I didn't anoint you to be silenced by surveillance. I didn't choose you to be erased by evil. You're here because I'm about to display something through your life, and it will shock the ones who tried to stop it. They've been recording your story, but I've been writing it, and my pen is final. So smile, breathe, and rest tonight. You're not just safe, you're sealed. By the blood, by the Spirit, by my voice. And when heaven seals something, hell cannot unseal it. So don't fear the watchers. Let them watch a miracle unfold. Don't fear the listeners. Let them hear your breakthrough. Don't fear what was hidden, because I'm bringing everything into the light. And child, the light is yours to walk in. You will not be shaken. You will not be silenced. You will not be stopped. For I, the Lord your God, am with you, and I have spoken. Now go and live in peace. Your house is protected, your name is honored, and your future is untouched. Let the world see what divine covering really looks like. Because heaven is watching over you 24/7. Yes, beloved. Let's go even deeper, because you need to hear this part too. There is something sacred about you, something holy, something eternal. And that's what they couldn't understand. They didn't just see a person. They saw light. They saw destiny. They saw something they could not control. And so they tried to monitor it. They thought surveillance would give them access. But they didn't realize that divine favor can't be traced by earthly tools. They tried to document your patterns, but they couldn't decode your purpose. They followed your footsteps, but they couldn't follow your faith. They listened to your words, but they could not hear your prayers. They watched your movements, but they didn't see me standing beside you. My child, you carry more than you know. You carry my presence. You carry my breath. You carry my name. You are a walking miracle, a temple of the Holy Spirit. You're not just a person living in a house. You are a sanctuary carrying heaven within. That's why your battles have been different. That's why your life has felt targeted. That's why the warfare has been relentless. Because the enemy knows what you're becoming. He's terrified of what's coming next. And he tried to stop it with fear. He tried to stop it with false surveillance. He tried to stop it with whispers in the dark. But I came to speak louder. I came to interrupt the fear, to cancel the confusion, to rebuke the watchers, to remove the eavesdroppers, and to remind you, you are not to be watched like a threat. You are to be honored as a vessel. You are not to be followed like prey. You are to be protected like royalty. You are my beloved, and I've put angels at your door. I've assigned warriors to your windows. I've declared peace over your pillow, and I've spoken rest into your spirit. Breathe in. That's my peace. Breathe out. That's your fear leaving. Again. Breathe in. You are safe. Breathe out. You are not alone. Let every panic go now. Let every paranoia be replaced. Let every lie be silenced. You are not being destroyed. You are being revealed. What the enemy thought would break you is now going to bless you. What they meant to use as evidence will now become testimony. What they captured in secret will now point them to my glory. Because I am the God who turns traps into triumph, plots into praise, watchers into witnesses, and fear into fire. Holy fire that burns away everything not sent by me. So I'm telling you now, rise up, anoint your home, speak blessings over your walls, place your hands on your doorposts and say, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Because this house is not under threat. This house is under glory. This house is not under siege. This house is under grace. This house is not under attack. This house is under angels. You no longer need to wonder what's going on in secret, because I'm bringing it all to the surface, even the hidden things, even the buried wires, even the silent sabotage. I'm revealing it. I'm removing it. and I'm replacing it with peace, with power, with purity. You are stepping into a new chapter, and this one is covered by divine surveillance. Yes, heaven has eyes too, but not to harm you, to heal you, not to record your wrongs, but to remind you of your rights. Your right to rest, your right to breathe, your right to joy, your right to rise again. You have the right to walk freely in your home without fear. You have the right to sleep soundly without torment. You have the right to love again without doubting everyone's intentions, because I have made all things new, even your surroundings, even your peace, even your heart. You are not who they said you were. You are who I say you are, redeemed, restored, renewed, and ready. Ready for the next blessing, ready for the next chapter, ready for the miracle that's about to knock on your front door. Yes, miracle, because I never expose something without preparing to bless what's been revealed. I never reveal a weapon without handing you armor, and I never wake you up without leading you somewhere greater. So trust me, even in the shaking, even in the revelation, even when you feel exposed, you are still covered, still held, still chosen, still called, still rising, still protected, still mine. Let the cameras break. Let the lies crumble. Let the watchers fall silent, because my voice is louder and my hand is stronger. I will protect you until the very end. And no one, not even your deepest enemy, can reverse what I've spoken over you. Now go. Step into this day with boldness. Live in your home like it's already heaven's sanctuary. Laugh again. Dance again. Rest again. Because the surveillance is over, and the glory has begun. You are covered. You are cherished. You are free. And I love you. I'm not done speaking, and your heart isn't done receiving. There are still things I want to pour into your spirit, still whispers from heaven you haven't heard before. Because when I love all the way. I don't just protect. I rebuild. I restore. I replant what was ripped out. I sew together what was torn by betrayal, and I wrap you in garments of light that no darkness can steal. Yes, I saw what they tried to do. I saw the way they smiled to your face and plotted behind your back. I saw how they set up devices, not just to monitor your home, but to manipulate your future. They wanted control, but they forgot I'm the one who writes destiny. I'm the one who opens and shuts doors. I'm the one who knows the thoughts of every heart. They may have had your address, but they never had your authority. They may have known your schedule, but they never knew your source. You don't run on fear. You run on faith. You don't live by the opinions of men. You live by the word that comes from my mouth. Let them stare. Let them rewind the tapes. Let them sit with their curiosity. Because the next thing I'm about to do in your life will leave them speechless. I'm sending answers they never expected. I'm opening doors they said were closed. I'm placing your name in rooms where only grace can place you. And when they ask, how did that happen? They'll have no footage for it. No angle. No recording. Because some things are too sacred for surveillance. Some blessings can't be captured by cameras. Only by worship. Only by tears. Only by hearts that bow low before me. And your heart? I see it. Even now. It's still beating beneath the fear. Still hoping, even in the confusion. Still believing, even after betrayal. That's why I chose you. Because you never stopped trusting me, even when you felt forgotten. Even when the silence in your home felt too loud. Even when you looked around and thought, why me, God? Because you weren't being punished. You were being protected. Set apart. Hidden for the right time. So now, I'm lifting the veil. I'm pulling you out of hiding. And I'm announcing to every spiritual power, every principality, every enemy that tried to watch you, this one belongs to me. This one has oil on their head. This one has fire in their belly. This one carries kingdom. You thought you were ordinary, but I was building a warrior. You thought your home was falling apart, but I was rebuilding a sanctuary. You thought the watchers had power, but now they're powerless before my decree. This is your moment of rising, and it begins inside your house, not with applause, but with stillness, with the peace that enters when fear walks out, with the light that glows when lies are broken, with the songs that return to your lips because worship makes your walls tremble with truth. You won't need to explain yourself to anyone anymore. I will explain you with favor, with restoration, with elevation, because my justice speaks louder than your defense. I see everything, even the things you didn't tell anyone about, the prayers you whispered while washing dishes, the tears that hit your pillow at 3 a.m., the deep ache in your chest when you felt betrayed but had no words for it. I was there. I counted every tear. And now I'm redeeming every moment. Your home will feel different from now on, not because the problem disappeared, but because my presence became undeniable. You're going to walk from room to room and feel clarity again, lightness again, warmth again, and yes, even joy. Joy is returning to your home. Peace is returning to your body. Laughter is returning to your heart. Security is returning to your soul, because this isn't just about cameras. It's about covenant. And my covenant with you is unshakable. You will not be shaken, even if storms come, even if watchers come, even if watchers come, even if the enemy tries again. You are rooted. You are grounded. You are immovable. You are mine. And I want you to say this with me right now. This house is under heaven's protection. Say it again. This house is under heaven's protection. Say it until your heart believes it. Say it until the fear fades. Say it until the light returns. Because it is, and it always will be. As long as you keep me at the center, no camera will capture your collapse. Because you will not collapse. You will stand. You will shine. You will soar, even with them watching, even with them waiting, because I'm with you, forever, and that is more than enough. Amen.